4-5 on the boards there at Romford. 3-1 Ballycoa Meg, 7-2 Springdale Hawk. It's interesting, for you were saying earlier how you always struggle to get Droopy's English right. My concern with him, and the reason for trying to take him on, although obviously he's a terrifically good dog when he gets it right round Romford, is just he is prone to, or has been prone here at Romford, to just missing the break or braking slowly when you go back through his card, and that was enough to put me off, because I thought he was going to be very short. Well, he's odds on, isn't he?
That's the downside to him, that he's unpredictable at the boxes. When he gets it right, he's very good, no doubt about it. He's a good dog, and he's won his share of races. I mean, but his record almost backs up what we were saying. He's had 25 starts, 6 wins, 10 seconds. He'll always, when he misses it, he'll always run well, and invariably puts himself back into the contest. But he doesn't always get it right, and if he does, he wins. There's no doubt about it. But like yourself there, we obviously looked at this race similarly. I thought Ballycoa Meg, who's been keeping good company, Seamus Carhill, wouldn't be out without a chance here. And 3-1, bit bigger on Betfair. You take your chance, but I'm sure a lot of people would have been steaming into the one.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, Mark, who would have looked at this and thought, look, whatever happens with my Friday night betting, I'll be all right, because Droopy's English in the last looks an absolute good thing.
Well, he looks like he's got a smashing chance. There's still a shades of odds on the one dog, Droopy's English. You're quite right about he's prone to putting a bad start. It was illustrated there back on the 7th of December, and he was slowly away, beaten 12 lengths by Ding Hero. But if he comes away as well as he can and gets around the turn, he's quite formidable at this level anyway. Against this type of dog, I think he'd take an awful lot of beating. So I think all we've got to do is, well, those who are with him anyway, we've got to hope he gets round in a nice posse, and I think he's going to be, he's a 35.50. He's quicker than that. Well, he's done 35.50 recently, so if he's going to do 35.50 around here, I think he's got a great chance of winning this.
We're often remiss about talking about fast times or good or winning times, which we apologise for. Don't always do that. But a couple to note tonight. Sharon's Return 23.89 in winning what was obviously a red hot race earlier, and Jazz Tilly did a 35.21. If you want to put that into some kind of context, Jay Oscar did 35.49. In winning the feature earlier.
Do we know what the nap did? Jukebox Melody? Because
I'm sure we can find out, Mark.
Because we were looking at that. Do you remember he said at the time it looked like it could be a quick run, didn't we? Because it did it from the front.
8-0.
35.80.
35.80.
Wasn't quite as good as perhaps we thought it was, but still.
That Sharon's Return was a bit of a run, and it probably explains why blew away my selection. Paul emailed him, Paul Mooney. He liked 3. So he wanted to use the QAML, an acronym that I put up earlier, the quick way, middle, always led, but wasn't to be. It was quick away, and it fulfilled the first part of the prophecy, but Sharon's Return, that was an awesome run.
Still odds on this Droopy's English. Kingsman says, I want much bigger. He wants 5-2. You're not going to get 5-2. Droopy's English.
You can put it up and hope to get matched on Betfair, but I don't think you will.
Too solid there, isn't he? Look at the 3-1.
We should mention 3, should we not? Because there's been a bit of money for Keith Dawson's runner here. Holly's Bob, who's 6-1 from 8-1 wasn't completely unfancied last week.
Good run at Yarmouth there as well, wasn't it?
And that line behind Rockview Sale doesn't look too bad either, does it?
No, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah.
Paul, by the way, thanks to Paul Samuels, emailed in and talked about the Golden Jacket. He said the reason for its popularity is because most punters prefer 8-ben races as opposed to 2 and 4 bends.
There's something in that.
Unfortunately, there's not many genuine 8-ben performers these days, which makes this competition even more look forward to.
It looked like the TV Trophy was going to Swindon, didn't it? But I think that's been put on hold now. They're going to run the Arc now in that date.
It's going on later in the year, I read somewhere, didn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, good to see the Arcs.
I think punters, I always remember years ago there used to be a crowd of lads who used to travel around punting the marathon, patting the odds on chances in marathons. When I was training in the 80s, you'd see them everywhere you went. They'd be backing odds on in the marathons.
11-8 track 1 now. So
yeah, becoming more backable, isn't it?
3-1 the 4. There's been opposition then to 7-2 the 2. We're all in, ready to go, Mark. You got the last one?
Indeed, I have. 10.40, 6 bends. Droopy's English in trap 1. Is approaching here at Romford. And at Romford away they go, and 1's not that well away. 3 shows from 4, then it's 5, 1, 2 and 6 at the back of the field as they make their way around the first and second turns. Trap 3 leads by 2 lengths from 4. 1 is going third, just ahead of 5, then 2. As they pass the judge, they've got a circuit to run, and up front it is indeed Trap 4 who goes on from 3. 1 is making ground, Droopy's English, still got work on though, as they make their way along the far side, and it's still 3, 2 lengths clear of 3. Then it's Trap 1, 4, 3, 1 the order around the final couple of turns, and as they straighten up for home, 4 is doing enough in front. 4's going to win this one, in fact, pulling away close home. 4's the winner, 3 second and 1 only third.
Well, Mr. Wallace is having a good night.
He is indeed, isn't he?
Well, he's had a good night. It's over now.
Yeah, absolutely. Springdale Hawk, then that's Sony up for Trap 4. That's 8 wins on the night. So Track Challenge honours going the way of the black.
One, wasn't it?
Jack in this ground, of course, had a flashy run last time, didn't he? 35.68 when winning here last week. So it wasn't as though it was.
Nothing flashy when you look at the way he's run there, because he's done a very decent run there. Got to the front around the. Where did he lead? I can't remember now. Three Holly's Bobbers led, and 4's outstayed him coming home. And Trap 1 didn't trap particularly well. Got third, but was never really looking like he was going to win this race. I think he was here, wasn't it? Third bend. 4's got in front of 3. 1's third, and in fairness to 4, he was strong coming home. And he's clocked 35.68 there last time. It may well be easily that time again, having won so well in the last race there.
Yeah, and all those who thought Droopy's English was the good thing, unfortunately,
including me,
wasn't to be, was it?
I'm afraid not.
No, well, I only half got him right. I got him right. I didn't tip him, but I still couldn't find the winner.
No.
But he's not run a bad race. He just again. That inside draw, we say it all the time at Romford, is not ideal for coming away on terms, is it?
No, it's not.
Except something like Jazz Tilly, of course, wouldn't be expected.
That was the exception, wasn't it?
And
it's probably the only Trap 1 winner, I think.
Round tonight,
yeah, and a good winner as well. There we are. Springdale Hawk wins the last. Let's check the dividends. Another one for Mark Wallace. Set him up nicely for Blonde Reagan, of course, tomorrow at Crayford. 4-3-1. 3-1 second favourite. 4-1. Forecast 18.36. Tricast 33. 71. You know, we're almost out of time. We've got such good racing tomorrow night at Crayford, of course, and